Hello, good morning, everyone. This is Life Issue. My name is Blessing. Thank you so much for coming to my channel this morning, where I bring to you another trending video or conversation that people are having out there that we need to talk about and that we need to kind of like put our thought into. So this morning, I'm going to be talking about this trending video. Don't know if you have seen it, but it is what people are talking about in South Africa. So, this is the story. There was an invasion by robbers. Um, they invaded a Seventh Day Adventist church while the pastor was preaching. And this happened in Johannesburg this weekend. That was yesterday. And Seventh Day days, they might have their church on Saturday. So it actually happened that 6 robbers invaded the Seventh Day Adventist church while the pastor was preaching. Now, what people are talking about is actually very funny. I'm going to show you guys the video and then we'll talk about what people are saying about what happened and the expectation. So, this is what the church actually put out today. So, dear members of the Johannesburg Central SDA Church, the church would like to take this opportunity to assure you that this too will pass. Nothing lasts forever. As a leader, we are praying for the church to unite in times like this, supporting other, both moral and practical. So basically, after this event that happened, and the church put out this for the community and for the people. You can imagine that the pastor will be traumatized and everybody will be traumatized, and because it happened during church service. Now, if you've not seen that video, what I'm going to do now is to bring the video for you to actually watch it and to experience what the church actually experienced while this thing was happening. Let me see if I can get that video up for everybody to see. I could see the pastor was actually in fear. Now, sometimes in Africa, when things happen, we have a way of, coming after pastor, asking question, why did the pastor do this? Why did the pastor do that? And sometimes I feel it is not fair. It's actually not fair. But this is what people are doing. It's not fair. Let me see if I can get that video for you guys. Hold on. Yeah, I've got the video. I'm going to put it here so that we can actually watch what went down. And for me, when I saw it, I did not see anything. Oh dear, the video is not coming out. I do not know why it's not coming out. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen and I will hopefully play the video for you to see. And I hope that way you'll be able to see what happened. Wow, why is my video not playing? Wow. Okay, let me just share the screen then you can see what happened. Hold on. So I am sharing my screen. This is how it went down. If I share my whole screen. Wow. Okay, guys, I do not know why I can't share my screen also. Let me see. Show in a folder. I've never seen this, I've never seen this done before. Okay. Yeah, I'm able to get it. So let me share my screen now. If I can't share my screen, then that means I can't really show you guys what happened. Sorry guys, I'm not able to show you guys the video of what happened. It's a pity because I actually wanted to show you guys. Yeah, that's it. That's the video, but I'm not able to show you guys the video, and I do not know why. Sorry about that. Oh yeah, it's there now. Let me see. Oh, the video is supposed to be there, but I can't play it. I'm sorry guys, it's not coming out. But actually what happened was that the pastor, while he was preaching, robbers came and he had to think about his life. Oh dear, share screen. Okay, share screen. Share screen. Enter screen. Well, I've gotten it. Well done. So guys, let's share this. Watch this. Oh dear. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Share entire screen. Share. All right, guys, watch this. So that's basically what happened. The pastor went down. He has to kukuma fight for his own life. And I do not know why people are angry. I don't know what people expected the pastor to do to fight the robbers. I don't get it. This pastor had to, just had to go to the floor. He has to just go down. And I don't blame him. I don't blame him. You see, we're in a world where people do not care. Robbers don't care. They will just kill him. Okay? There are a lot of comments going on about this story. And when I read it, I just wonder why are people this way? Why do people expect pastors to not be human? I mean, because they say that they perform miracles, so they should do what? I mean, I saw someone's comment, and is the person said, everyone's saying pastor couldn't command them to stop, or prayer is challenging God. Please stop that rubbish. The Bible told you to give what belongs to Caesar for a reason. To be frank with you, I totally agree with this person. How are you sure that this pastor's life is so pure that if he commands them to go blind, or if he commands them to, when they shoot, that the gun will not penetrate his body? How are we sure it will happen? So why are people, saying that, oh, the pastor should have, commanded, the pastor should have, done something? I mean, what are we talking about? Someone else was saying, I was looking at the comments, and I'm like, yeah, some of this comment makes sense. We all know that in the olden days, you cannot try this in a shrine. We know that it's not hearsay. We know that this cannot happen. It will never happen in the olden days in a shrine. Now, what has changed? What is it? Why is it that even in the Bible days, you can't even try this in the days of Moses and all our um past, patriarchs, like all the people that were Christians and they were in the you can't try it. The wrath of God will come after you. But why is it that in our day now, I know people will say it's because we're living in grace. Is grace actually helping us? Is grace really working for our favor? Because for the armed robbers to have the mind to prepare and enter a church, a whole church here, they are not even afraid of God. They're not even afraid of the repercussion of what their action is going to bring to them. They do not even fear about the wrath of God. They will enter church. The question is, if this is the second time this year that armed robbers are entering church, and while the pastor was preaching, and I'm like, where is the fear of God? Have we become so callous and so wicked that we do not care about God? Do you understand? And people have been saying about them heaping curse onto themselves, onto their generation. But the point is this real? Where are the curses? If God is not performing and bringing his judgment immediately for them to see, they don't feel that there is any cause. They don't even care because the cause is not happening to them. If you say the cause to your generation, yeah, it's not happening to them. They don't care. They are gone. They are gone wherever they are going. This kind of people, they don't even care about their generation. So, I know that the freeze will come onto this story later, but it keeps me wondering about, grace and the fact that God allows certain things to happen nowadays, and people are getting away. This is his church, for crying out loud. This happened in his church. These were his people that were watching. This was his pastor that was, trembling and had to go under for children of Satan to take away their property, take away the tithe, and God just let them do it. For someone like me, I question it. I question the mercy sometimes. I question the fact that God allows something. I know I'm not supposed to, but you know what? These people are getting away with this, and they are doing more, and we say it's okay. It's not okay. I misses the day where the wrath of God comes quick and sharp. You do something, God hammers you. I'm telling you. This is why someone can actually say and comment about if it has been in Ocean Shrine or more, or Amadio Hawuna, because we are now saying that, if the powers of the darkness of the demonic world is even much more stronger and quicker than the power of our God. Today is Sunday. Imagine that you are in church today. You guys are in church and you are afraid in church because God cannot actually protect you at that point. If armed robbers should come to attack, or terrorists or anything, nothing happens and they can kill and get away. When is God going to start answering by fire by fire? When is the brimstone and fire, and when is it going to start happening again? Because people are taking the church for a ridicule. How dare them? When I read this, I was so pissed and I was so angry that someone could actually wake up, walk into a church, and do this without any fear of anything happening to them. Because God has actually he has turned his back against the wall. The wall, he has left us in this grace that we live in. Grace, yes, we live in grace. Things are happening and we live in grace. Grace is good, but do you know what? We need God to actually avenge his people. There needs to be a God of vengeance. That's what I believe. I love the God of vengeance. I love the God Ozugbo Ozugbo. It happens. He gives you hammer. Why? If that is God was in the olden days, he needs to remember that the people that he has left in this world, they are actually taking his kindness and his mercies for granted. They are. Now, a successful operation happens in a church. Of course, I know South Africa, more of it will happen. It's just like saying that, someone goes into the church in America and kills people. Of course, it doesn't end. Almost every time we hear of people gun shooting in America because one was successful. Imagine if one had tried and God struck that person immediately in front of everybody. Would they try it again? Would they try it again? God needs to do something. Go for me, that's how I feel. I just feel like, no, this is not okay. It's not the first time it has happened this year. And if God doesn't do something, should we even start using CCTV and scanning people on the doorway in our churches? What is the way forward? Because I strongly believe there must be a way forward. We need to protect ourselves. Is CCTV going to be encouraged? What should we do as believers? What should be the way forward? Because these people will not stop. And I saw someone writing about, talking about God. Yeah, because with this person's viewpoint of God, sometimes when I read what people who believe that, God is not being fair in the things that he has done. I get what they're saying. I get what they're talking about. There's some stories in the Bible, when God and Satan was talking about Job, and then God says, I'm going to let you. And you're like, what, like, God, are you playing with someone's life? Is that what this is? Is it a game? So is God playing with our life? Is this a game? That a thief, robbers, how many, oh my God. Imagine if you were in that church that day. It happened yesterday. Imagine you were in church, 6 armed robbers invade your church, banishing guns, and your pastor goes under, eh? Fearing for his life. Uh-uh. This is not, it's unacceptable. To be frank with you, it should not, nobody should ever witness this. It is traumatic. It makes you question your faith. It makes you wonder, where is God? And this was a live stream. They were actually live streaming this. So it's not just only them that are traumatic. Even the people that were actually watching at home were seeing what was happening to their pastor, to their congregation. Ha. Oh dear. Anyway, my heart goes out to them, and it just makes us wonder um what is going on in this world, what is happening. When will God visit with his vengeance? We need him to actually come, and he needs to come. He needs to do something. People are getting away with blue murder because God has been silent for so long. Thank you so much for watching. I just wanted to bring this story to you so that you know what has happened in a church somewhere in South Africa. And if you are in church, if you're going to go to church, you guys should be very vigilant. People are wicked. People don't care. People are not even afraid of their own creator. They can actually desecrate a place of worship, and they don't care, and they feel it is okay. This is wrong. It is wrong. And I pray that the Christian community comes out and condemn this. Even though it's 7 days Adventist, it is about the Christian body, is about Christianity. And if this is not addressed, if God doesn't do something, if there is no power of God in this and something happening, then it might become a norm in South Africa. If it's not even a norm already, I know South Africa, that place, another place, sure. All right, guys, what do you guys think about this story? What do you think pastors should be doing? I don't know what you think, but this is not a good thing. People should not go to church and be afraid of their life. You should not go to any place of worship, even if it's a mosque, and be afraid of their life. No, you should go and worship God. It, at least that is the fundamental human right, freedom of worship. I should be able to go and worship and come back and have this time of communion with my Father, and not feel as if I have to watch over my shoulder. Anybody that comes to the church, door, I'm afraid. Of course, this happens in Nigeria, but at least Nigeria or Boko Haram, they will kukuma kill everybody. Well, the black, I don't know, I'm not going to say black because it can happen anywhere, but this one is robbery. Even in the Western world, they are shooting people. This one now robbery. You want rob place, now tight, now got tight and off where you want rob. All right, guys, this is the story is making rounds in South African news feeds. So, what do you think about this story? What do you think about God keeping quiet while all this is happening? I have my own opinion. Drop your thoughts. Let's share. God bless you. Thank you for watching. Bye bye.